Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Black Girl Minimalism. We are using the Neoteric Feminine Guidebook deck. The first card, we're doing a spread of 12, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is Monday, it's the start of a week. So, the first card that came out is the Queen of Wands, which has to do with confident, self assured, passionate, determined, social, charismatic, vivacious, and optimistic. So you have the lines behind you as far as protection, sunflower, and the jaguar energy. All strength in this particular card, and she has a stick standing next to her. So she's sitting in a position of power. Um, let's see what else comes out for us. All right. Okay, nothing's really coming out as fast. So, thus far, we have the Five of Cups, which has to do with loss, grief, disappointment, sadness, mourning, discontent. So, maybe sitting and waiting on something. It looks like she has a cup of coffee in hand, which is interesting. But maybe lots of coffee. Even the coffee cups are on the bottom. So she does have a coffee in hand and she's looking to the horizon. So maybe waiting on something to come. We also have the Six of Cups, which has to do with nostalgia, memories, familiarity, healing, comfort, sentimental, and pleasure. And there's the house behind them. So like passing the torch. I see something as passing a torch because it's a woman that's older and a young lady that's younger. So it's kind of passing the torch to a younger generation. I think we received this card before last month. So maybe you're being passed the torch to something that has to do with a house. All right. Not as clear today. So we did just come into the full moon in Pisces. So we're still ruminating in that energy. So what's to come? This is like the rainbow and the cups are full above them. They're waving to the cityscape, and it looks like a family of her with the next generation playing in the field. But it has to do with happiness, homecoming, fulfillment, emotional stability, security, domestic harmony. So you're coming into a place of harmony where you'll be able to have this, the Ace of Cups, which has to do with love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, and intuition. The cup is full, and the bird is on the cup as well. So that could be a spiritual guidance and water energy, being that we're in the full moon in Pisces. The cup is overflowing. Gosh. Okay. This flipped over. So we have the Ace of Swords, which has to do with clarity, breakthrough, new ideas, concentration, vision, focus, force, and truth. So you're coming to a place of truth in what you're moving towards, and the bed of roses is significant in the energy. You have the Sun card. This is the most beautiful card in the deck. So you come into a sun card that's surrounded around sunflowers, which also is a representation of happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, and truth. We also have the Knight of Wands. She's on the go. She's in the desert also. She's on her little moped. So this has to do with courageous energy, energetic energy, charming, heroic, rebellious, hot tempered, free spirited. So you're a free spirited person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So thus far we have 8 cards that came up for the read, and then we have a few more that we're going to pull. Let's see. Sorry, cards are all out of whack. Okay, so some cards flipped out. So we have the Nine of Cups. This came out yesterday. Wishes coming true. Contentment. Sorry, the wind is blowing. Contentment, satisfaction, success, achievements, recognition, and pleasure. We also received the Nine of Wands, which has to do with last stand energy, grit, resilience, perseverance. You're near your particular essence of success. And then we also have Two of Swords, which has to do with difficult choices, being stuck in the middle, denial, hidden information. So maybe something is coming forward to you, and you have the moon that's in the corner, but the dolphins are playing in the water, and dolphins are representation of abundance. So even though you're coming in, you might have a difficult occurrence that comes up, like you still have the energy of the dolphin, which has to do with abundance. I think we're gonna pull two more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, one more card. Okay, this kind of flew out. So we got the Three of Pentacles, teamwork. They're working on something. The painting, the pentacles has to do with finances, recognition of going over your finances as well, taking inventory, apprenticeship, effort, pooling energy, and collaboration, share goals. And then what's facing up is the Queen of Cups. So has to do with compassion, another energy of water. She's sitting right in the midst of water, and she's sailing away. The energy over here to the left is sailing away, so sailing away to maybe within the waters. She's kind of close to shore though. Has to do with warmth, kindness, intuition, healing, counseling, and support. So you might be providing a space of counseling for others and support. So your particular energy has to do with your warmth and compassion. And then let me see if I could read the Queen of Cups really quick, and then we'll close out the read. So Queen of Cups, even though, as I share what the keywords represent, it has to do with femininity and intuition. It has to do with the honoring your sensitivity and allowing others to feel the full spectrum of emotions that make up the human experience. We're also coming into flow of Pisces, so it has all to do with emotions. The upright has to do with deepening existing relationships, and this card also is a sign to trust your intuition and your heart. So that's going to lead you to where you're going. I hope that you guys receive this message. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.